You looking good, girl. Everybody looking. You shouldn't be looking. How about that? How about that? Hey guys, what's going on? It is Sunday morning and I did not go to church today. I'm gonna watch it online at like 1 o'clock and this was planned. I sound super tired, but I'm really not. I actually slept really well last night. I didn't take any NyQuil, ZQuil, or anything, so I'm feeling good. Right now, I'm headed to the beach. Well, first I'm gonna go to Starbucks because I want some coffee. And I didn't wanna, I just kind of wanted, I haven't been outside a lot. So I wanted to go get some vitamin D. It's kind of cloudy, but the beach is east. And, it looks a little bit better over there, so I'm thinking that it'll hold out long enough for me to enjoy it. I just thought I would go for a walk. If I have my earphones, I'll listen to some music and whatnot. Sometimes I just like to take a little. I invited Blake to come, but he didn't feel like coming. Yesterday, I got my DIY project done. It was like the first project that I've done, and it was my countertops. I think I might have mentioned that. Yeah, I did. So I got those done, and I wanted to film doing it, but it was just such a production, and I was kind of tired, so I didn't film it. But when I do my cabinets next week, maybe, there's a whole lot to do in cabinets, so I may film some of it. I don't know how much I'll get through. I think next weekend I will take, oh yeah, excuse my hair and my face and skin and all that. I'm going through some things. Cabinets are already white. They're just not as white as I want them. So I will film some of that, and I'll show you the finished product of the countertops. I really like how they came out. If I were more patient, I probably would have been able to do it a little better, but it's a rental property. I'm just looking for something temporary, and eventually I'm gonna brighten up the walls in there. I'm just gonna make sure I choose a color that I don't have to change when I leave. didn't really work out, but I made it to the beach. And now I'm just gonna listen to some music and just try to relax a little bit. Oh my goodness, you guys. I just got 2 really big signs from God that I should have took my butt to church today instead of watching it online. The beach was nice. However, toward the end of my stay, I got approached by 2 men that are old enough to be my granddaddy's granddaddy. I mean, and I didn't think that they were trying to approach me like that. And, you know, there's one guy, he was out there fly fishing with his friend or whatever. And, man, I was just being nice. He started talking to me, so I talked back as I'm gathering up my stuff to leave. And the nicer I was to him, or the fact that I was nice to him and just didn't blow him off. Because you never know what people have to say to you, you know? He got so fresh. It was just, ugh. And then I'm done talking to him, and the guy is walking behind me. He's still walking behind me talking and everything. And then this other guy, he old. Okay? Old. He's white hair all over, white mustache, missing teeth at the bottom. I mean, like, really, bro? Like, for real. He's like, I really like to talk to you. And meanwhile, I mean, I hate to talk about people like this, God forgive me, but when he walked up to me or whatever, and I just stopped to speak with him, I could smell his perio breath. I'm like, bro. He's like, I would really like, and he said, I would like to talk to you. And I didn't know. I thought I had the camera out, so I thought, and I get stopped by people all the time who want to know about whatever, what am I filming for or whatever. But he was like, I said, about what? You know, and not in a rude way, but what would you like to talk about? And he was like, oh, well, I would like to, you know, take you out or we can go for coffee or something. Are you busy? And I'm like, yeah, I'm busy. Like, what? Mister, I'm not going to coffee with you. I don't need no sugar daddy. Like, what is wrong with you? Oh, God. I mean, I know I'm a grown woman, you know, I get that. But are these old men serious? Like, come on, bro. You got daughters older than me, I'm sure. You old enough to have daughters who could be my mom. I don't know, man. Florida's a crazy place. Do people do this in other places, or is it just this area? I don't understand it. And, you know, there are people who were out there, girls, you know, my age, younger, or women, older, who were in bikinis. I had a dress on the whole time, so I just don't even, I don't understand. I can't even be, I'm at the beach, you know? I can't even be like, oh, well, you know, maybe I was dressed provocatively. I'm wearing a dress at the beach. You know, I clearly have a bathing suit underneath, but I just didn't feel like I wanted to show my body. So I didn't. Yeah. I don't know. That just kind of irked me. Ugh. Alright, so now that I'm done venting, I am leaving the beach and headed. I'm probably gonna go home before I go out to the store because I need to make sure that I have a list, because if I don't have a list, it's gonna be a mess when I go to the store. So that's what I'm doing now. Blake might accompany me because I think we need some things for the house. So one thing to note though, why it probably seemed like I was irrationally irritated, but the first guy, he was like, he asked me if I was married, and I'm like, not yet. You know, I'm like, I'm close, not yet. And then he was just like saying, he's like, oh, he told me his name was, never mind, I'm not, it was a nickname that locals might know, so I'm glad I caught myself and I didn't say it. But I'm sure people around here might know who he is. But, you know, the first guy was an older black man and the second guy was an older white man. And the first guy asked me if I was married and asked me who my relatives were and this and that. And he was just like, oh man, you know, the guy that you're with or something like that, he better be, I forget what he was saying exactly. He was using a lot of slang stuff. And then he said, damn, what did he say? Oh yeah, because people are looking. You know, everybody looking at you. Looking good, girl. Everybody looking. You know, he was just saying really fresh stuff. And it was just like, I got it the first time when you said that. You know, like, you shouldn't be looking. How about that? How about that? Second guy, I'm walking away and I've already declined his, you know, offer for coffee or whatever. He said coffee or wine or something. He said, I think he might have said a drink. But I said, you know, no, I'm good. Thank you, though. I appreciate it. Blah, blah, blah. I hope you, you know, enjoy your time out here, whatever. And I'm walking away, and he was just like, he screamed it, kind of. He's like, I really would like to take you out. Would really like to, you know, take you out. And I'm just like, no, you're embarrassing me. Shut up. There are people out there under the pavilions sitting at the tables and stuff. And here I am, probably looking like some kind of crazy prostitute or something. These old men are like, ugh. Sometimes I feel like I'm just too nice and I should just be like, no sir, I'm not interested. Like, back the hell off, you know? I probably still seem irrationally aggravated, but whatever. It was annoying, okay? So I just wanted to show you guys real quick the counters. So this is kind of what they look like now. And see, this I'm going to paint because it's so dark and it's like yellow looking. But it makes the place look so dated. So this is a, how you call it? It's like a faux marble. But I got it from Walmart.com. I saw a girl do a video on it on YouTube. So I went ahead and took a stab at it. Sorry, excuse my dishes in the sink. But yeah, so came out pretty good, I thought. I do have some air bubbles, but I'm not really worried about it. It's a rental property. The next thing that I'm gonna do I'm gonna change this backdrop to, they have some peel and stick or self-adhesives for this too. Well, I'm not sure if I'm going to do, I probably will do that last. And the next thing I'll do is I'll paint this white. And I'm going to paint these white. I feel like if I start to do too much, I'm going to end up doing this whole place. So we'll see what I can get away with. If I can make it look decent without doing everything. Maybe I'll just do leave the rest of the trim and everything. Leave it the way that it is, because if I do the crown molding and all of the chair railings and, you know, that's going to be a lot of work. So I might not do all of that. I might just do this thing and this and just leave that white. We'll see how it goes. So I don't want to do anything that's gonna be detrimental to the place and make it not look good, but I wanted to take a minute to show you guys the cabinets. All right, I'm gonna shower.